Alright, this is the final part. So now I've been pumping out videos every day for the past like 4 days now, I think. The reason why I make videos now is because when I wake up, I have nothing to do. The only thing I have to do, the only thing usually I wake up around 1. Around that time, John Campea show's live. I don't like watching John Campea show live. And Rabbit usually uploads 1 or 2 videos, but I like watching Rabbit at nighttime when I have my beer and my smokes. Hence why I kind of have nothing to do. I watch Brian Lee Durfee. Hence why I just make a video to kill time. I make a 1 hour and a half hour video, and by the time I watch the video, it's evening. It's like 5:30, and I take my shower, and I go to the store and I get my beer and my smokes. Obviously, I go to the store, and I get my beer and my smokes. Obviously, I go to the store and I get my beer and my smokes. That's why I can't wait till I have money, man. Once I have money, I never have to worry about running out of money ever again. You know what I'm saying? I can get as much beer as I want. I can get my smokes. I can now get expensive beer and expensive. I'm gonna talk more about Zangus in a second. I can get expensive beer. Right now, I get the cheapest smokes. I get the cheapest beer because I'm fucking poor. Some Sarah. Well, for someone who doesn't pay any rent, I'm pretty rich. If you get $700 a month, and you're not paying any rent, you get to get whatever you want. I have enough money to get some good stuff for myself. But my point is, I don't have enough money to pay rent or live in an apartment. I don't pay any rent, hence why I can get all this stuff for myself. Obviously, I'm so poor that when I get $700, I feel rich. That's how poor I am. When in reality, $700 is nothing. It's nothing. Obviously. But right now, I get cheap smokes and I get cheap beer. I get the cheapest beer because I'm cheap, obviously, because I don't have that much money. But once I have money in my bank, I can now get the high end beer, like Corona. Corona beer is expensive, and I can get the better brands of smokes. Right now, I get the cheapest brand, which is like $12, $13. The more expensive ones are 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $20. I can now get those more expensive brands of smokes and beer when I have money for myself. When I'm king, obviously. I don't think VJ smokes. VJ doesn't smoke. VJ will probably tell me to quit. Ivan, you should quit smoking. It's not good for you. I might cut it down on my smoking when I meet her. I might maybe smoke maybe half a pack a day instead of a whole pack a day. I might cut it down on my smoking. I might even try and quit. I might try it. I might even quit. I don't think I'm gonna quit smoking, man. After what I went through, man, I'm not gonna quit. But I'm probably gonna cut it down on my smoking though. I don't think VJ will smoke with VJ won't smoke, but VJ might have a few smokes here and there. Ivan, she might bum a smoke off me. Ivan, I'm gonna go out and have a smoke with you, and she bums the smoke off me. VJ, I recommend you don't smoke, but if you want to smoke and you're stressed because you're stressed out what happened, you're more than welcome to buy a pack as most of you want. But guaranteed, I'm gonna have cigars with her. I'm gonna do a lot of good stuff with her, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like when I sign all the stars, the second year I'm gonna buy cigars. I'm gonna buy if there's 20 of us, I'm gonna buy like 20 cigars. And we have a party in my condo and we all have a cigar in the party. Yeah, everyone, here's a cigar for you. You know what I'm saying? And we have a nice drink. We give Peter a cigar. You know what I'm saying? And we all have a cigar and we have a good time. Guys, cheers. We're gonna be movie stars. Are you ready to go on this horrific journey when you're looking at demons, guys? We're ready. Idris Elba, are you ready? The movie's starting off with you. That's why Idris Elba will be fucking nervous. Once the fourth year happens, you're gonna see how nervous Idris Elba is. Because like Idris Elba, the story starts off with you. Don Cheadle or Vigo, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be nervous. The story starts off with Maramis, Tactius the First. Angelina Bassett will be nervous. It starts off with her pregnant with me, and she's about to give birth, obviously. You know what I'm saying? The movie starts off with those guys, yeah. Digimon Su, he's in the prologue too. It starts off with all those guys. They're all going to be nervous, especially I'm like Albert. You're the main character of the prologue. You need to be prepped. And he's all nervous. Just do your thing, Idris Elba. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll do my thing. he does this thing and he destroys the role of Takis the First, obviously. Because I paid him a lot of money. I paid him $12 million, and so it worked really hard. And he knows he's getting $11 million of the royalties. He'll work hard. Idris Elba work really hard. I'm saying. Idris Elba will probably film for a good month, and after that, he won't work until like the end of production. He won't work until the end of production, obviously. And so he'll be watching. Idris Elba will be chilling, man. He'll be watching most of production because the prologue will take maybe a month to film. 3.5 weeks to a month of film will take to film the prologue. So what I can do for Idris Elba, he gets his check. He gets his 12. You can do a thing for Idris Elba. He gets his $12 million for the 1 month of shooting. Give him all the money. Because you don't want to pay him when he's not working. Pay him when he works. Pay him his... Okay, I'm going to tell the account, look, for Idris Elba, if it takes... Pay him his $12 million check during the production of the prologue. It'll take a good month to film that. He gets his $12 million divided every 2 weeks for the 1 month of shooting. And he doesn't get paid for the rest of production because he's not working. Obviously. Until the end of Volume 3. So I can do a deal where I pay Idris Elba $10 million for what? For the prologue, and then $2 million for the end of Volume 3. You split his contract. Because he'll film for a good month, then afterwards you won't see him until the end of Volume 3, which is like, I don't know, 10 months shoot, yeah. And so we'll be watching production all year long, obviously. But Idris Elba, even though you're watching production, it doesn't hurt to what? Be there on set. You can be there on set as an advisor to some of the actors, give them some tips. You know, you can give... I'm going to find a way to put him to work. Look, man, even though you're watching production, I recommend you constantly go over your lines for Volume 3. That way you're prepped, obviously. It doesn't hurt to be on set as an advisor. You can advise Yvonne Joji, help him out, help out John Boyega. Those guys are not as good actors as you. Yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah, man, I want to have you work a little bit. I don't want to have you slack off and just watch for fucking, I don't know, 9 months, man. No. Find a way to put him to work, I'm saying. You're going to see how nervous he is, because the story starts off with him. Because I can easily be... Because Peter might tell me, Ivan, for the prologue, we can just do a quick, 8-minute prologue and just sum it up really quickly like you did for Lord of the Rings. I don't want to do that for Zanus. For Zanus, I want to tell the whole story of Takis the First's life before Takis is born, when Takis is born. The prologue will probably be a good, 45-minute prologue. Ivan, you want to have I want to have a 40-minute, 45-minute prologue about the life of Takis the First when Takis is born. And we tell him, yeah, Ivan, that's better. I want to show, I don't want to tell. I don't want to be lazy and have a narrator and sum it all up in 8 minutes like you did for Lord of the Rings. No. I want to show the whole prologue. Tell the story of Takis the First when Takis, his son, is born. Then after that, it's 8 years later, and it's young Takis. The young Takis will have it be a good hour and 15 minutes long. The remainder of Volume 1 is older Takis, older Tessitonius, older Merimus, older Cassius. See what I'm saying? As Angelina Bassett, Don Cheadle, or Vigo, and Digimon are going to have to wear the CGI technology thing. They're going to have to wear the de-aging motion capture technology to make them look younger. Because when Takis and Tessitonius are older, that's 30 years later, after the prologue. For young Takis, they don't. For young Takis, what? They have to wear the de-aging technology for that too. It's only 8 years later, right? Whereas when I'm older, they no longer have to wear the de-aging technology. You now see them as they are now when they're all as they're all older. Those guys, right? Yeah. You have to do that for the movie, obviously. Yeah, because when I signed the stars the second year, and Peter helps me sign them, obviously, I'm going to let them know the kind of beings they're dealing with. You guys are dealing with demons, man. You're looking at the most horrific beings in movie history. You're looking at devils, guys. Ivan, he can't be that scary. I'm like, no, guys, you're looking at demons. I'll show you the concert pictures. That way you know I'm not joking around. These are the kind of beings we're dealing with. And I'm pouring money towards the best machines. Guys, I'm like, I'm not gonna put money into cheesy masks like Lord of the Rings. No, I'm like, these are professional like, demonic masks. Like that devil being an Annabelle, like that picture I showed you in my video a month ago. You know, as I saw a demonic being, yeah, think of masks that look like that, man. It's scarier than that. They're real demonic masks, guys. And the voice actors are going to wear those demonic masks, and I'm applying like hundreds of millions of dollars towards visual effects, towards these masks. See what I'm saying? That's why I got to hire a psychologist, just to be safe, obviously. I'm going to have to talk with Peter. Mike Peter, should I hire a psychologist or not? People are like, you don't have to hire a psychologist. The actors will be fine. They might be a bit spooked out. They might be a bit affected and spooked out, but they'll be fine. Are you sure, Peter? Because Heath Ledger was affected by playing the psychotic Joker, and Eritell will make him look good. Are you I think I should hire. So I haven't hire one just in case, and I'll hire one or two to interview the stars, to interview Peter, me and my wife to make sure we're fine. Obviously, and the psychologist will even be affected by the demonic mask. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because the psychologists will be on set, obviously, and they're all going to see those demonic beings. Hence why you have the actors wear a mask. Have the actors wear a mask and costume. That way, whenever the actors see the demonic beings, they actually see the mask, and you'll get better acting from them because they're still looking at these demonic masks. Whereas if you have full-on CGI motion capture, the actors do not know what the characters look like. It's all green screen, blue screen, and they're wearing this motion capture technology. That's why I'm not a fan of full-on CGI. But I'm also not a fan of full-on practical effects, otherwise it'll look cheesy. Full-on practical effects Eritell will look cheesy. Full-on CGI Eritell will look amazing, but a little cheesy. Hence why you need both. Having the actor wear a demonic mask, like that Devil Being an Annabelle picture I showed you, or that picture I showed you in my video I made last month. Something like that. Have him wear a mask like that and a costume, but you mix it in with the visual effects. That way he looks more amazing. You need visual effects to make him look more enhanced and amazing, but you also want him looking a bit more natural, not too computery. And that's why you need the 50-50 balance. Mix it with both, Peter. Oh, I was just saying, yeah, Peter, I love CGI, I also love practical effects. You need both. You need to mix both. That way he looks very amazing, more enhanced, like Thanos, but he doesn't look too computery. He looks a bit more natural. I know what I'm doing. And you put money into the best machines for creating all the best masks for Eritell and all them. Some saying? That way they're demons. You tell an amazing story. That way they're demons and you tell an amazing story, some saying? That way they're demons and you tell an amazing story. They're demons and you tell an amazing story. That's why Zane's the best story told the most bitch, man. Yeah. Peter helps me sign all the stars. And once I saw all the stars, Peter's all shocked. Holy shit, Ivan. This is the biggest contract ever for entire cast. Like, all your actors are making their rich, like, contracts, Ivan. They're all signing their, like, $8+ million contracts and combined earnings, Ivan. This is an A-lister contract, Ivan. Your company blows out of the water, Ivan. My other actors got nothing. You know, so they only made like $250,000, $200,000 for the movie, Ivan. You're paying all your stars like A-lister contracts. This is crazy, Ivan. Yes, they're all going to work really hard for you, Peter, because they're all walking away with millions in the bank, and so they're all going to work really hard. You can do a lot of good things with that money, man. With millions, with those millions in the bank, they're all going to be richer, obviously, right? Because they're all these Hollywood actors are rich people. They're rich, but they're all going to strike it richer once the movie's over, obviously. Sarah? Yeah, man. They're all going to be what? They're all going to work really hard for Peter Jackson, obviously. Peter doesn't have to worry about the actors quitting on him or the crewmen quitting on him because they're all well taken care of. Yeah, Ivan. Peter might tell me, yeah, Ivan, the book was right. Some of my lighting guys quit on me. Yeah, because Hollywood's fucking cheap. They pay them. Hollywood cannot afford to pay them $1,000. They all got like $25,000. They were doing blood, sweat, and tears for $25,000, Ivan. Some guys are like, they gave up and they quit on me. Yeah. According to the book, some of the lighting guys quit on Peter. They quit because they were getting a shitty paycheck out. It wasn't worth the labor. The labor wasn't worth the money wasn't worth the labor. Hence they quit. If I got paid $25,000, I did blood, sweat, and tears for 2 years, I'd probably quit too. I'd be tempted to quit too. Whereas if I got $150,000, I'd work hard because I can do a lot of good things with $150,000. Walk away with a $190,000-$80,000 check in your bank. Those Lord of the Rings crewmen and Hobbit crewmen, see us crewmen around, don't hate me, guys. They're gonna what? They're gonna work really hard for Peter. But I told you, if I end up needing more than 1,500 people, I will cut their contract in half to $80,000, which is still pretty good. It's still more. People are like, oh, that's good enough. They don't even make that's a good paycheck. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, I can pay you a nice $50,000 the third year, which is more than what you're making in Hollywood. You make like $30K for the whole thing. I can pay you a nice $30,000. You're still walking away with like a $40,000 check in your bank. It's a pretty good paycheck. Not as good as $150,000, but still a not bad paycheck. They'll still work hard for me. Yeah, Ivan, that's a good paycheck. $80,000 don't even make that in Hollywood. Yeah, it's a good paycheck. But Peter might tell me, Ivan, pay them $100, not $150. You gotta watch out for your budget, Ivan. Pay them $100,000. That's good enough. I'm like, yeah, it's a good paycheck, obviously, but I want to pay them $150. That way they walk away with a nice paycheck and they work hard for you. They work hard for us. It's not fair, Peter, that you sign your $500 deal and they're making $100,000. No, pay them $150K. I can afford it. If we make it work with 1,500 people, I can afford to pay all the crewmen $150,000. If I need more people, like 2,000 people, I have to cut it down to 80,000. And then the supervisors, I pay them $120,000, $130,000, $140,000. That way I save more money. So if I need 2,000 plus crewmen, I have to cut it down to $80,000 for the crewmen. I have to cut their paycheck in half. $75K. I won't pay them $75K. Pay them $80. That way they still get a pretty good paycheck and they can feed their families for about a year. But chances are 1,500 people is enough people. I will make it work with 1,500 people. I will make it work with 1,500 people, Sincere. I will make it work with 1,500 people. Obviously. I will make it work with 1,500 people, obviously. Now, once I sign the stars, I take them out to a nice dinner at Boston Pizza. Pick one meal that you want here, guys. If you're hungry, I can order you appetizers if you want. I can order mazza sticks, nachos, tortilla chips, right? Garlic bread with marinara sauce. Garlic bread. I can have garlic bread, tortillas, nacho tortilla chips, obviously with salsa, and mazza sticks for your appetizers if you want. Those are garlic bread, mazza sticks, and nachos tortilla chips are good appetizers to have. Obviously, garlic bread. It just depends. I'm gonna ask you guys want appetizers for yourself, or you guys are fine. If you guys are hungry, let me know. I can order appetizers for you. Appetizers are good to have if you're really hungry. If you're really hungry, it's good to have appetizers to prepare you for your meal, obviously. Or if you don't want appetizers, let me know and I'll just order your meal. But chances are I will not order appetizers. I'll just be like, guys, pick one meal that you want here. You can get your burger, your fries, your mazza sticks, your chicken nuggets, your fries, your pizza, all that nice stuff. Some Zara? You can get all that nice stuff. Get all that nice stuff, obviously. And once everyone eats for a good I'll have us eat for a good hour and a half to 2 hours. So we eat, we have a good time, we talk, and after 1 hour and a half goes by, okay, guys, The limo driver is ready to take us to my condo. We're gonna have a party in my condo for 5 hours. 7 to 11:30 to 12. I'll have a party in my condo. And after 12, everyone has to leave. Get out of my condo. I want to go to bed and sleep. I have to practice my lines tomorrow morning and sign the next set of group of actors. Get out of here. I party it up. You sign your You sign your contract. The plane will take you back home. You can sleep it off in the plane. So John Boyega and them, the plane will take them to London. Obviously, London's about an 8 hour flight from Canada to London's about 8 hours. Not that long of a flight. Wow, you sleep in the jet. By the time you wake up, you arrive in London. Obviously, so you have to have a jet take Andy Serkis, Idris Elba, and John Boyega to London in England, right where they live, and the other. So I'll have two planes, and then the other plane takes the other group of actors to Los Angeles. Don Cheadle, Ariana Grande, and Yel Manette, and all of them. They all live in Los Angeles. And Yvonne Georgia, he's a lucky one. The limo driver will just drive him to his house because he lives in Vancouver. Yvonne Georgia. From Sarah. And the actors are all happy because they signed their massive deal. And what? They signed their massive deal, obviously. And they know they're going to be a part of that buzz. Eric and them devils, man. They're lucky, men, yeah. And they're going to be in an Ivan VJ movie. And they're going to be what? They're going to be excited, obviously. And they're going to experience fame with the fans, too. Once they sign their contract, everyone will know I signed them because I have the keys. The annoying keys, obviously. And what? And that's the beginning of their fame. That's the beginning of the journey of Zanus. They're going to experience the fame. They're going to begin to experience the fame. The whole world will be tuning into their social media. You guys will be tuning into the trends. They're going to be trending with me and my wife online. You guys are also going to be tuning into their social media. All the actors' social media are going to be tuning into all of it. That's why you guys are going to feel abandoned because there's so many things to tune into. You feel like you're left out of it. But yeah, man, I and VJ are leaving all of us out of what's going on in their life. Yeah, there's a documentary. You're only getting a glimpse of the behind the scenes. I'm not going to film everything. You're only getting a glimpse of it. I'll have the documentary be a good 7 hours, 8 hour documentary. You only got a glimpse of the behind the scenes. You're not getting everything. I'm gonna tell Dr. Look, man, film a good chunk of what's going on behind the scenes, but I don't want you filming everything. Just film a good chunk of it. Even how much, I don't know, film a good 40%, 40%, 50%, 40% of what went on behind the scenes. That's enough. You don't have to film everything. Like when I signed the crewman, I'm not gonna have the doc crew film me signing Weta Digital and the cinematographers. No, just film me signing the stars. The main stars. The minor characters, you don't even have to have me film those guys. Have me film just the main stars the first day, and the second day, film that. The other guys, you don't have to film them. See what I'm saying? You're only getting a glimpse of what happened behind the scenes for Zanus. And for the trends, you're getting a glimpse of that too. The actors will be trending. I'll be trending with my wife. Peter will be trending with me and my wife. Guillermo Toro, Fran, Berriozzo are all going to be trending. And you're only getting a glimpse of that. And you're going to be tuning into the actors' social media because you want to know every detail of what's going on behind the scenes. That's why I don't want to hear that free money bullshit because you guys piss me off. When I'm king, you're obsessively tuning in every day into every detail of my life. Yeah, so you only need to pay because you want to see me have sex. I'm not fucking stupid, guys. It's not. It's not. It's not because of the free money. It's because you want to see me have sex. It's not because of the free money. You don't want Vija getting me free. You want to cause mess in her life too. And you want to see what it was like for Ivan to have sex. Because I black out a screen every night when you dream. That's why you want me to pay this fee. It's not because of the free money. And as if it was really about the free money, when I'm king, leave me the fuck alone. We can't, Ivan. Okay, well then, why did you make me pay this fee? It's because you want to see me have sex. I'm not fucking stupid, man. Yeah, trending with me. That's the beginning of their fame. And once the red carpet event happens and the movie's available for purchase for the world to buy, I'm not going to have a pre-order. There's no point in having a pre-order. Forget the one with pre-order. I'll just, the day the movie's available for purchase, the whole world can buy it on my website, linked to Amazon. You can buy the movie, obviously. Once that red carpet event ends, and the hotel party ends, the 2 day party ends, the Bergerac Hotel, the journey ends, and those actors are gonna beg me to resign them. You know what I'm saying? They're part of that buzz of Aratat and them being devils, yeah. Remember that you saw March to Helm's Deep, you saw that army, you felt for Aragon and all them. You know, that army was bred for one purpose, to destroy the race of men. That's why Wormtongue shed a tear, because he knew what Aragon and them were up against. Because Wormtongue was a traitor. He was a traitor, obviously. He was working for Saruman. And when he saw that army, it finally hit him. Oh my God, I feel sorry for Aragon on them. He shed a tear because he knew what Aragon and them were up against. Yeah, that army was bred for one purpose, to destroy the race of men. That's what Aragon told King Théoden in Two Towers. Well, yeah, if you think that army was freaky, nothing compared to the army of in Zanus. Looking at it like the devils 3 times scarier than those Orkai and Lord of the Rings. Those Orkai and Lord of the Rings Two Towers were fucking freaky. People even tell me, Ivan, remember my Orkai army in Two Towers, that Battle of Hornswick War? Yeah, Aratat and all of them and the demonic beings are gonna make these beings look good, Ivan. You're looking at demons. That's why this movie's gonna have crazy worldwide buzz, Ivan. Yeah, it's not crazy worldwide buzz, man. And those actors are part of that buzz with me. You not only have the war in the end, you have the demonic bats in the cavern city, obviously. In the Gilead city, you have the demonic bats in the city who are demons too, they're devils. Remember Moria, the battle scene Moria? Yeah, I think something like that. Except there's like a mini war, like a couple hundred bats against Takis and all them. Yeah. And they're devils too. The bats are just as scary as the wolves. They're all devils. That's why the movie will have crazy worldwide buzz. Takis and all them, they journey through the Cursed Mountains. And the moment they journey through the Cursed Mountains, they are now in Ephesus territory. They're in his kingdom. You know what I'm saying? He's the king of the mountains and the city, obviously. And they journey through the city like Moria. Except the city is huge. It's a massive city. A massive city, obviously. It's a massive city. And Tacius and them, there's a mini war in there where it's Tacius, the blacksmith, and all them, and his cousins and southern friends, all them, versus like a couple hundred bats in the war. And they have to protect the civilians. There's something amazing for that, yeah. Look at amazing story for Zanus. Imagine applying it on the screen, like something like Prince of Egypt, like Moses. They journey through the cursed Western Glades Mountains. They have torches. They're all scared. You have the big mosquitoes biting the people. You have the jaguars guarding the entrance of the cave. Yeah, the cavern city. It looks like amazing. The best example for the cavern city, the Gilead city, is Moria. It's something like Moria, except it has a bit of a cavey look, obviously, but it's something like Moria. And you have 5,000 civilians going through that huge city. And the devil bats all living. Look at an amazing story, yeah, man. And those actors being part of that buzzing me, yeah, man. The crazy white buzz, I'll blow Avengers and Star Wars out of the water. That's why Zanes will be the best told motion pictures. They're going to be part of that buzzing me, man. That's why Zanes will have the craziest buzz out of all my 5 movies. The Great Escape will have crazy buzz, but not the kind of buzz that Zanes will have. Zanes will have crazy worldwide buzz, man. It will blow Star Wars and Marvel buzz out of the water. Because that's how good Zanes is. And that's how scary those demonic beings are. And that's how unheard of technology the movie will have. And it was this video. So I'm signing up. Peace.